Good morning everybody, and welcome to a new season of Fortresscraft Evolved. Now before we get into the setting and stuff like that, there's some general information that I want to give you, the fans and the public and the passers-by. My name is HMK, formerly Hell's Master Kite, HMK for short, and we used to play with a mod called Broken Wasp mod. That is now no longer available because the XML coding has been changed and we no longer are going to be bothered to go and sort it out. So unfortunately that won't be available anymore. So for those of you that have got it, I do apologise. You know, it's just going to be one of those things for the time being that we are not going to do it. The other thing is, if you want to help keep the channel open, if you want to keep this series going, you are going to have to vote on it. Because if, when we're doing on this, I do 10 episodes and I get less than 10 votes out of those episodes, that will be it. There will be no more Fortresscraft Evolved done. Okay, so if you want this season to keep going, you're going to have to vote. Okay. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game, lots of people like it, but there's other people out there that stream or do Fortresscraft Evolved. We've played nearly 1,000 hours on this. We're about 928 or something like that, so we do know what we're doing. We're going to go in there, we're going to go and set it. So you can see the information screen there is where DJ puts all these little bits and pieces. You can see Arthur at the bottom where he's in gold and top hat. You can see the Twitter at Fortresscraft information there. I recommend that you join that because DJ does do a lot of stuff on his Twitter account. So do go and join that and follow him, because that will give him support as well. You can see the quit button. You can see with the multiplayer, which we're not going to bother clicking, it just takes you to the screen. You can see the Dapper pack is installed, the skin pack is not installed, and the Frozen Factory is not installed. We are not going to get those. We will only get those if they are gifted to us, or if enough people vote or say, can you please get it, because we're not going to spend that money and people aren't going to let me know whether they like the series or not. Okay. We actually did take a break from Fortresscraft Evolved for quite some time, so this is going to be all new to us. So we're going to go into the world select, and you have all these seeds here, okay, and I think they're all basically set the same. The seed is different, okay, and we are just going to go and just, these are all save slots. They're not actually different settings for the game or anything like that. We are going to go through that with you now. So to set the seed, press your mouse button in there, back base, okay. We always do Alcinia. Do not, I repeat, do not put in a space. You will crash, or you used to crash, but do not. Full names only, no spaces. So you will get the seed there. So there you go, there's the seed 695391, and you can see that the name is Halcinia. So if you want to follow along with us and you want to play the same world with us, then please do so, because you might be able to say, oh well, if you go off to this way, you'll find this nice ore and stuff like that. So you know, we're going to try and be interactive there. Now the way that we do our games is that we do 7 episodes. We upload those 7 episodes, so you can sit and watch all the episodes all at once, or you can sit and watch it one day at a time, but we do upload 7 at a time. We do around about 15 minutes per episode. Probably with Fortresscraft Evolved we might do a little bit longer, but I'm going to try and keep it to 15 minutes because that's about the average people like to watch, is around about 15 minutes. If you want longer, again, say you want longer in the comments, otherwise it's 15 minutes. Unless I'm explaining something like what we are now, so this one will probably be a little bit longer. So mode, survival or creative, okay, that's the only 2 modes that you've got. Easy, nice and simple. So what we got here, we got resources plentiful, power level plentiful, conveyor speed fast, day night cycle normal, mob difficulty normal, death mode none, rush mode is locked, flatland is locked, and care package is locked. Okay, flatland is by Frozen Factory. Okay, part-time 240 hours, don't know what that is. Orbital charge time 80 hours, don't know what that is. Right, so hopefully they're not timers. If they're timers, then I'm going to be really annoyed and not even going to bother. Right, so resources, we are going to go and have a look. So first of all, you have scarce. Okay, then you have Greg, then you have rapid, and then you have plentiful. So we're presuming the orbital charge per time means that it might be a timer. Please let me know, because this is new to me. We haven't been on it for a while, and I'm not going to dig through the forums. Okay, so if you know, let us know. So we're going to go on to we're going to go on to scarce, because I find even with scarce it's not scarce enough. Okay, but if you want a nice easy game, then don't set it to scarce. If you're very new at this, like it says down there, not recommended for beginner players. So power level, plentiful, scarce, or plentiful. Those are the only two that you have got. Okay, so we're going to keep it on plentiful, because that is the easiest way to do it. You know, and it's really the well, no, we'll go scarce, because again, do we go scarce and go plentiful? No, go plentiful, we'll leave that, because we want to get through the early game. Conveyor speed, fast or slow or fast. So again, you know, conveyor speed. If you have conveyor speed, okay, we're going to go to slow, because they're normal speed. We used to have normal speed. I'm sure we used to have normal speed. So day night cycle, we have eternal night, eternal day, or normal. If you want to go and do the orbital array and get rush mode unlocked, I recommend you have eternal day. Okay, alright, have that, because you will get through the orbital array. If you can't do the orbital array on eternal night, there's no way that you can do the orbital array on eternal night. So we're going to do it on should we do it on day night cycles normal, or should we do it on we're going to do it on eternal night. Okay, so because we're going to want to challenge, and we're going to want to show you that we can do the orbital charge on eternal night. We're going to show you how to do it. Normal mobs, hard mobs. Okay, hard mobs. Choose this and you will be dealing with much harder, more aggressive mods. This is only for very experienced players. Okay, trivial mobs. If you just want to go through the game and just have a laugh, then just do it on this. There's practically nothing there. Normal mods. Okay, this is the normal mobs. It's, well, to me the mobs are cute and cuddly. Okay, so we're going to show you how to bypass 90% of the mobs. Okay, especially slimes and especially Minocs. Okay, we're going to show you that you can actually have a Minoc as a pet, and you can have several of them, and they will just sit there and they will just dance away on your conveyor belt. Okay, we can't have slimes as pet yet, but you never know, one day might be able to. So death mode, none. Okay, clumsy. When you want a reasonable challenge, yeah. Iron Man, we have this. Okay, we are going to be setting it onto Iron Man. I suggest if you want to follow along and have a challenge, Iron Man is for you, because when you drop and die, yes, you will lose it, and yes, you will scream, and yes, you will go, why did I choose this? Okay, but yes, we are going to be using Iron Man. Why we've got an orbital change power time of 2720, we never bloody know. Okay, rush mode is locked, flatland is locked, and care package is locked. We're really not interested with that. We don't know what that is, we're not interested in that. Mods, don't bother if you just want to follow along, because we're not going to use anything. So we're now going to go and create the world. So again, if you want to see this season carry on, do vote, do hit that like button, do subscribe, do leave comments, and stuff will be we'll carry on doing these. Okay, nice start up so far. Oh, we've got to put the sound back on. Let me do that. No, we're not going to do that. We'll do the sound when we're back in. Okay. It's just, what's the name? And the reason that I haven't got the music on is, like I said, is because we don't like the music. Simple as that. And I couldn't explain it with all that horrible music going on in the background. So we'll wait until we crash. So I know it's silent, but you know, that's just the way it's going to be. You got me yakking, so it's not totally silent. But yeah, when you listen, it's the intro here. This is really, really nice. Yes, if you have a low-end computer like I do, okay, it is still playable, right? But just remember, yeah, you will get that warning every time. Okay, we are not going to go through the tutorial on this episode. We will see you in the next episode where we put the sound back and we will show you how to do it. Again, this is another part that I think is a waste of time and really should be optional, because I hate it. Have fun, stay safe, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.